Lee Smoker who followed me 6 days ago. Yeah, 6 days. Isn't that something? We will be watching SmackDown tonight, and we'll be watching the Royal Rumble tomorrow. It should be nice. A lot planned, a lot planned. Yeah, I already know what time it is. So let's get right into it. Let's see what we got. Let's go to the home screen. Y'all already know. Um, I'll reload this. I was talking to one of my friends. He said I had a good YouTube voice. I was like, oh, for real? That's what I like to hear. I think we done seen about enough of Vince McMahon for today. Yeah, I feel like everything we done watched, we done pretty much heard. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking through stuff. Um, how long is that video? Okay, 9:29. Let's get this.
Will that be debit or credit?
Both.
What do you mean, both?
What do you
Man,
mean,
I
bro?
can't even lie. I haven't been this hyped for a wrestling game in forever. When I saw the trailer for WWE
Roman
2K24,
Reigns
I
is
was ready to
good.
run through a damn wall. I gotta say, all three covers are absolutely heat. And shout out to Bianca for being the first black woman to represent on the cover. And then I started to read up on the new features, and I was able to check a lot of the boxes for my 2K24 wish
I
list.
think the
And
first
then
cover we
I
ever
saw
got
it.
was not
40
that
years
good. That being
of
with Becky
WrestleMania.
Lynch.
Literally my biggest wish
Becky
on this
Lynch is
entire
like the
game.
most
Let me
annoying
tell y'all,
person
the
ever.
hype is through the roof at this point. But then it started to hit me how many people couldn't be featured in the game, especially when it comes to the Manias in the 30s. But I thought at least we're getting every WrestleMania arena, which will always be dope. But then I saw this.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
2K. Come on now. 40 years of WrestleMania and only 21 matches, gang? You know what? I did it to myself. I got too excited. But before I
didn't
get
even know
into that
that
shit
the
too deep,
21
let's
I
talk
didn't
about the
read
good
into
shit in this
that.
game. Like I said, the trailer was great, and the character models
I
that
don't
were
care
shown
as long
looked
as I
even
get
better.
Shawn
Except for
Michaels
this
and
one.
Undertaker.
This was the main thing everyone was
that
talking about from the
WrestleMania
trailer, but to
25,
be honest,
WrestleMania
it's really not as bad
26.
as everyone's making it out to be. Yeah, they pretty much imported his alien head from SVR 2010, but the face still looks like Austin. Hopefully this is not the character model though, because I think they've nailed Stone Cold these last couple of years. At the end of the trailer, they showed us all three covers. These are the three best
Yeah, I know
covers
what
that
the video
2K
is.
has dropped for these WWE games.
Yeah, I
Personally,
know.
my favorite one is the deluxe edition with Rhea and Bianca. I think the red and purple meshes really well. And maybe this is just me, but I'm getting real Cena Batista vibes from this one. Hear me out real quick. They're the new two top faces of their divisions. They were both the final two of a Royal Rumble, and they haven't really wrestled each other since. Think about it. But then we also saw some new gameplay features in this trailer, like Randy Orton in a referee shirt hitting Solo Sikoa with an RKO. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since the release of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, we are getting special guest referee matches back in a WWE game. Y'all already know what I'm finna play first when I get the game. But we also got the confirmation of casket matches coming back, gauntlet matches, but also ambulance matches, which actually hasn't been seen since SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 on the Nintendo DS, which I don't know how many of y'all have actually played that, but if you haven't, don't. Run far, far away from this game. Anyways, we're also getting new elements
that
to the
was the game
backstage
I played
brawls,
on the
which
DS. I ain't
honestly
gonna
kind
lie
of gives
to
me
y'all.
some here
I
comes the
remember
pain
that
type of
clicking the
energy.
button,
Now we can have
just
up
come in
to
and
4
out.
players in this match type,
Then
and there's
he
some new
finally
additions
come
to
in.
the
I
environment,
remember
like a
that.
working elevator, breakable control room glass,
I
shout
wanna
out
know
to
how
Jack
you
Perry,
play
and a
all the
vending machine
WWE
with
stuff on
throwable
the
sodas,
DS, but
which I don't really know how
it
much
actually worked.
damage a can of soda is going to cause, but hey, all I know is if CM Punk ends up being DLC, I'm throwing a Pepsi can at his ass. Speaking of throwing things, weapons are now throwable, and we're going to be getting new weapons like guitars, trash cans, and also microphones, which low-key just sounds like a weird but also kind of funny weapon to use. We're also getting super finishers, which also means the amount of finishers that you can have at once is being bumped up to 5, and when you have all 5, you can hit a super finisher. I don't really know what a super finisher is, but hey, sounds fun right now. We're also going to be able to do a top rope dive onto a crowd of other wrestlers in a multi-man match, instead of having to fall flat on your face when there's a sea of people right there like every other game. On top of that, there's a new Trading Blows minigame
happened
where
to me.
I'm
I would
assuming
jump
it's
out
gonna
there
be
and I'd be
a
like
yay
right in
boo
front
type
of
of
him.
beat. Somebody get Dave Meltzer on the phone because we about to have 5-star classics in this game. Now let's talk about my GM. The mode that has honestly kind of disappointed me these last couple of years. But for what I'm hearing, we might be getting something to rival SmackDown vs. Raw 2007's GM mode, which in my opinion is still the best version of it. We're going to be getting superstars being traded between brands, more championships, more brands, more match types, which was desperately needed. I was getting tired of the same 4 match types. But we're also getting something they labeled as new dramas. And if that means we'll be able to actually build storylines, then big W, because that can add a lot of replay value to this mode. So off this, it's safe to assume this will be the mode I'll play the most personally. Also, for those of y'all that like my faction, it's back. Good for the 2 of you that like it, I guess.
Hey,
Hopefully I don't keep
I
accidentally clicking on it every time I try to load up the game like I have this year.
I've
Now
played
let's
it.
talk about the mode I was looking
I don't
forward
know
to
if I
the
like
most.
it. I played
2K
it.
Showcase of the Immortals. The 30 years of WrestleMania mode from 2K14 was legit one of my favorite game modes of all time. So when I realized we were coming up on 10 years since we had that one, all I wanted was a 40-year edition, and ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Sort of. Let's start with the good. First things first, we're going to get a whole bunch of WrestleMania arenas that we'll get to unlock as we play through the mode. And also play a bunch of matches from WrestleMania's history. Thankfully, we'll get a new version of Shawn Michaels in this game instead of
they
this
can
boring
do the
version that
Dudley
we've had
Boys.
these last few years.
And,
Like, I understand the Eddie Guerrero armband in 22. So why did they have the
Yet.
same attire the next year? But y'all pretty much already know how a
I
showcase
don't
mode
know.
goes. So let's get
The
into the
Dudley
negative.
Boys are with
First of all,
WWE.
we're still getting the slingshot tech, where during cutscenes you'll go from gameplay to real footage from these matches that you're playing, which I just don't find entertaining at all. I think they should have gone
I know,
back to
I
the way
can't
they did
show
the
it on
showcase
YouTube.
modes
My video
before
just goes
2K22,
down.
where I still get to
I'm not
play
lying
through
to
the
you. I
cutscenes,
show,
but
like,
what I really wanted to
a
talk about
minute of
was the
that.
amount
My
of
video
matches
was
we're
like,
gonna
your
get.
stream
Before I
went
even
down.
started recording, I went back and counted
So
how
I
many
have to
matches we
skip
got
that.
in the 30 years of
I'm
WrestleMania
playing
mode.
the
And
game
after
with this
thorough
thing. I
investigation,
clicked
I
that,
realized
like,
we were given
immediately.
47
I
matches
can
for
watch
actually
it.
29 different
Just watch
WrestleManias.
it.
So you think
I
we'd
never
get
did.
maybe even something around that number
think
this
I'll
time
probably go
around?
back and
Bruh,
play it, and then I'll see it
they
then.
gave us a whopping 21 matches.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
2K. I know there's a lot of wrestlers missing that y'all can't use, but come on now. Y'all can't even meet a brother in the middle with the cool 35 because a 26 match difference is crazy. But I saw someone make a good point on Twitter that which actually kind of calmed me down about this. Would I really want to play through a bunch of these old Manias and a bunch of these old matches? Besides Hogan Andre and maybe Hogan Warrior? No, not really. But it's the principle of the whole thing. There's principalities in this. I just wanted every WrestleMania arena, man. But hey, I'm still gonna play it and enjoy it for what it is. And I'm still hyped for this game as a whole. I don't want to jinx things, but with all this game has the potential to go down as one of the greatest wrestling games of all time. And for our sake, I hope I'm right, because these last couple years have been pretty good, but nothing too substantial. The gameplay additions and the MyGM upgrades are honestly what I'm looking forward to the most this year. But let me know in the comments down below, what are you looking forward to the most when it comes to 2K24? Are you excited for this year's game? Not looking forward to it? Pre-ordering? Not pre-ordering? Let me know down below. Your boy's pretty stupid, so I'm finna pre-order the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition. And y'all already know, we going crazy with the 2K24 content, but hey, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe if you already haven't. I'll be back with more content soon. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Alright, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. We're gonna try to do 9 videos today. I'm gonna try to do 2 gaming streams. I'm gonna do that SmackDown live stream later on as well. I don't know why I say I'm gonna try. Ain't no I'm trying, it's I'm doing when it comes to that last one.